Hello everyone. So Bhavya this side from JNtech Networks. So in this session we will discuss about the most demandable and popular topic, that is data science. Okay. So we will see everything about data science, like what is data science, why we need data science, examples where we can use data science. Okay. Demands for data science, difference in the data analyst, data scientist, and data engineer. Okay. Data science life cycle, etc. So let's write the agenda first. Then we will move forward. So we will discuss what is data science, examples of data science, demands, data analyst versus data engineer versus data scientist, data sciences life cycle. Okay, is ML important for DS? Okay, like is machine learning important for the data science? Okay, and requirements for to start your course and languages used. Okay, basically we have two languages. Okay, we will discuss that, and libraries and softwares. Okay, so what is data science, which is very popular of nowadays? So we can say that data science is a domain of study, okay, where we deals with a large amount of data. Okay, so we can say that data science, the main purpose of data science is to analyze the data, the huge amount of data. Okay, like it's right here. So data science is a domain which deals with the vast volumes of data using modern tools, techniques, to find unseen patterns and derive meaningful insights from it. And then make meaningful predictions, or we can say that business decisions or predictions. Okay, that is data science. So it is a domain which deals with vast amount of data. Okay, like we have many, like large amount of data. So the whole purpose, or we can say that the main purpose of data science is to deal with a large amount of data, to clean the data, means to refine the data and make it comfortable for the business environment. Okay, like for example, we can write here the purpose. Okay, the overall meaning. So we have a large amount of data. Okay, it is used to analyze, or we can say it first, we refine the data, then we analyze the data, or we can say it refine, present, and we can say that analyze and draw meaningful insights from it. Okay, that is the main motto of the data science. Okay, that is to define the purpose, like to define the data, present the data in a like structured format in the graphical representation, analyze the data and draw meaningful insights from it. Okay, that is data science. Now, where we can use the data science. So basically, data science is like we use various techniques, we use various tools to refine the data. Okay, like there are like bunch of processes in data sciences. We clean the data. Okay, we like make data comfortable to feed to the ML algorithms. We analyze the data. We present in a graphical representation by following heat maps or by drawing pie charts or bar graph. Okay, and then we analyze the data, and then we can like we also predict the upcomings from the data. Okay, so examples of data where we can use data science. So data science can be used everywhere. Like where there is data, there is data science. So where we can use data science? So we can use data science in healthcare, in transportation, we can use in sports, in government sectors, okay, in e-commerce sites, gamings. Okay, so basically we can use data science like everywhere. Like where there's data, there's data science. Okay, there's like huge demand for data science. So we can use in healthcare, in transportation, in sports, in government sectors, in e-commerce, in gaming, in social media. Okay, in like many different domains. We use data science and data mining also. Okay, so let's list top 10 applications where we can use data science. So we can write top 10 applications. So we can mention top 10 data science application, that is fraud and risk detection, healthcare, internet search, okay, targeted advertising or website recommendations, advanced image recognition and speech and airline route planning. So we can mention here one by one. That is first, we can use in fraud and risk detection. So we can use data science like in the fraud and risk detection, internet searches, targeted advertising, product recommendations, business analysis, and airline route planning. Mostly we use data in business, data science and business analysis to analyze the huge amount of data. For example, if you want to analyze or if a company wants to know the last year profits or the last year loss, okay, so last 5 year losses or profits, so how we can like define this, how we can present this. Suppose there's a product, let's say any product, okay, so in the we have a data, like we have a raw data, means raw data means so raw data means the data is filtered. Okay, like data is dirty. In this data, we have a missing values. Okay, we have duplicates values. Okay, so raw data is like we have missing values, duplicates value, etc. So we have to filter, we have to clean this data, and then we have to draw the useful insights from it. Okay, so suppose there's a product in that, let's say name of product. Let's say it is a font. Okay, so there's a table. So data is like mostly in the form of raw. So we have to convert that data into a Excel format. Then we analyze that data. Okay, so suppose there's a Excel, we have a data in the Excel format in a form of rows and columns. So we have data, we have phone, we have all the like price of phone, features of phone, okay, how many products are sell, etc. Okay, sold. So basically, we have all the information. Now, how we can retrieve the profit or loss from that data. And now we have to predict the upcoming profit and losses. So that is why we use data science in the business analysis. Okay. So next is demands. So basically, we can write the importance of data science is based on the ability to take existing data that is not necessarily like useful on its own. So we have to make that data useful for the for business points of view. Okay, and we can draw the meaningful insights from it. We can draw the conclusions. We can draw the predictions from it. Okay, so the we can write. So basically, there's a huge demand in the data science career. Okay, so the data scientists are predicted to experience 36% growth between 2021 and 2031. Even after there's a lot of increasing growth after the COVID-19. Okay, so we can say that there's a huge demand. Only you what you need is skills to like filter the data, to clean the data, to present the data in a like structure format, and to represent the data and like extract meaningful insights from it. Okay, so there's a like huge demand for data science. So now what is the difference in data analyst, data engineer, and data scientist? Okay, like there's a lots of confusion in data science, like what is like who are data analyst, who are data engineer, who are data scientist, all of them are same or not. So we can write here. So data analyst. A data analyst is responsible for analyzing the data and presenting in a way that is useful for making business decisions. That is the purpose or the responsibilities of a data analyst. So which is so he or she is responsible for analyzing data and presenting okay, that is data analyst. Now we have data engineer. Now, who are data engineers? So, basically, data engineers mainly focus on the infra and tools needed to store, process, and analyze large amount of data. Okay, so we can write they mainly focuses on the infrastructure and tools needed to store your data, to process your data, and to analyze your data. Large amount of data actually. That is all about data science. Okay. Now we have data scientist, which is very interesting, I suppose. Now, who are data scientists? So basically, finally, a data scientist combines skills of a data engineer, data analyst. Okay, and it is used like we combine the responsibilities and roles of data analyst and data engineer. Okay, which mainly focus on the statistical and machine learning techniques to draw predictions from your data. Okay, so we can say that in the in the data scientist, you need a ML. Okay, you need like ML skills, like you know how to like how to what is like ML algorithms. You know how to use the ML algorithms, how to like apply your data, how to feed your data to a ML model, etc. So we can say that. So they mainly focuses on using statistical. Okay, that is data scientist. So data scientist is like combination of data analyst, or we can say that it focuses on the statistical and machine learning techniques. Okay, so basically we have a data life cycle. Okay, so basically in the data analyst, it is like about data cleaning. Okay, cleaning and representing your data. That's it. Okay, in the data engineer, it is like focuses on the tools and techniques. Okay, or on the infra, which is used to store, process, or analyze large amount of data. But in the scientist, it is like data cleaning, first cleaning your data, representing your data, okay, in a graphical format, and then apply that data set to a ML algorithm to draw useful predictions from it. That is data scientist. So for the data scientist, you need ML. But for the data analyst or for the data engineer, you may or may not need ML. That is not compulsory. But for the data analyst, sorry, for the data scientist, you need ML. Okay. So we have our data science life cycle. Okay. So first we have data cleaning. Second, we have different process of data. Okay. So let's write one by one. Okay. So first we have gathering of data, a collection of data from various sources. Second, we have data cleaning, or we can say that preparation of data. Okay, so we can mention here. Third, we have exploratory. Fourth, we have data modeling. Fifth, we have model evaluation. And sixth, we have model deployment. Okay, so we have data science life cycle. First, gathering of data from various sources. Okay, like we have different sources, we can gather data, or the company will provide you. So the data is in the raw format. Okay, raw format means the data is uh, contains missing values, or what we can say duplicates value. So missing values as well as duplicates values. And we cannot analyze the data with the by following all the missing values or duplicates value. If your data is dirty or contains missing or duplicates value, we cannot analyze it. So what we can do, we have to clean the data. We have to prepare the data. Okay, preparation means data cleaning. That is like filling the missing values and removing the duplicates values, okay, using different techniques. Then we have exploratory of data analysis. That is like analyzing your data. Okay, like suppose, let's say there's a column in your data. Let's say we can say number or we can say gender. Okay, inside gender we have F, we have M. Okay, female and male. So again we have F and then we have M, like this. Okay, so we mainly deals with the data, like we mainly deals the numbers. Okay, if we have data, if we have numbers in our data set, then it is very useful. Okay, so like we have like if we have category type data, like we have F or M, female or male, then we convert data into numbers like 0, 1, like this. Now 1 is female or 0 is male, like this. 1 0 1 0 1 0, like this. Okay, so we mainly deals number set in a data set. So it is like converting your data or refining your data or converting your data into string into numbers. Okay. Now data modeling is like in this we like prepare the model. Okay. So in the exploratory data, it is also include the like analyzing of data or data visualization. So here we can mention here it is also includes data visualization. Basically, it is not compulsory, but we can mention it. Okay, data visualization means suppose there's a data. Now you're like representing your data in a graphical format. That is like in the form of pie charts, in the form of okay, so in the form of bar graphs, heat maps, and pie charts, and many more. Then data modeling. In this, we choose the ML algorithm. Okay, so we have like various types of ML algorithms. We have even category like we have supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Okay, so we choose a right model, a right algorithm for the data set. Okay, so basically we choose like 4 to 5 algorithms at a time, and and whichever algorithm provides the higher prediction, we will choose or we will deploy that. Okay, so it is like choosing of the right algorithm for your data set or for your data analysis. Okay, so model evaluation means testing of your model. So in this process, we test your model like your algorithms, whichever is like provide the higher efficiency, we deploy that. And in the sixth step, it is like model deployment. So this is like deploy the main or the real one or the best algorithm in the real life. That is model deployment. Okay, so it is a data science life cycle. Okay. So data analyst is like just cleaning the data or analyzing the data or just representing the data in a proper format. Okay. And just in the graphical representation. But in data scientist, it is like representing your data, graphical data. Okay. Representing your data in a form of graphical representation and then apply the ML models. Okay. Apply your ML algorithms inside your data set. That is data scientist. Okay. So now there's a question. Is ML important for data science? So answer is yes. For the data scientist. Okay, so basically data science is like a domain. Okay, inside data science we also have path. So here we can write data science is like a domain. Inside that we have different path. Like we have data analyst, we have data scientist, we have data prepare. Okay, preparation, and we have data engineers, data scientist, etc. Okay, so it depends on your path, whichever you choose. You have to work on it. Like if you're choosing the data scientist, so you have to work on your ML part also. Okay, and if you're only choosing the data analyst, then ML is not compulsory for that. Or if you're choosing the data engineer, so ML is not compulsory for that also. But if you're choosing the data scientist, then ML is important. Okay, because you are like preparing your data, you are feeding your data to a ML algorithm. So you should know how a algorithm work, how many types of algorithms are there, or which algorithms is suitable for which type of data set. Okay, or which type of scenario conditions. So next we have requirements to start. So what is the requirements? So first for this, basically we will use languages. Okay, for the data science. That is like tools or techniques or languages or data science. Okay, so basically we can use Python and we use R. Okay, any one of these. So we can choose Python because Python is a easy to understand. It is easy to learn. Okay, and it is a beginner friendly. So you can go with Python. Okay, you can go with R also. It's your choice. So Python is like it is in trend. It is a hot topic and it is in demand. Okay, so you can go with Python. It is like easy to understand. So we will use for our sessions, we will use Python and Python libraries. Okay, for this, we will use libraries of Python. That is, first we will use pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib. We will use Seaborn, Plotty, Cufflinks, and Scikit. Okay, so we will use these types of libraries. Like we have pandas. Okay, this is for the data cleaning. Okay, data cleaning is like like removing your duplicates values. Okay, in the NumPy, it is used for mathematical purposes. So we will use this to fill the duplicates missing values. Okay, with the help of mean, median, and mode. Then Matplotlib C1 is used for the data, or we can say graphical representation. Same as we can use this. Now, scikit-learn, it is used for the ML. Plotty, so plotty and cufflinks, these are also used for the data, for the graphical representation. And plotty is used for connecting your cufflinks with your Python. Okay, so we have these types of libraries. Okay, we will use in with Python in data science modules. Okay, now requirements is like as you know, we will start with the Python basics. Okay, but like we will only cover the basics part. So it is a like it is good if you know Python basics plus advanced part. Okay, basics as well as Python advanced. So what comes in basics? So basically, you can go for Python fundamentals. That is first Python intro part. Okay, like what is Python? Okay, where we can use Python, how to install, which software to use with Python, etc. Okay, that is Python introduction, which IDE to use, etc. Then we have Python fundamentals. We can go like Python fundamentals like Python tokens, keywords, okay, and more else, literals, etc. Data types, variables, etc. So we can mention variables rules, and data types. Then you can go for the data types manipulations. That is also known as data science, data types, methods, and functions. Okay, then you can go with conditionals, or we can say control flow. So inside control flow, we have conditionals and we have loops. Conditional statements Then we have loops. Okay, for the conditionals, you can go for if, else. For the loops, you can go for for loop by loop with statements like break or continue. Okay, then you can go for the functions of Python. That is, there are two types of functions: user defined and pre-built. That is inbuilt. Okay, then you can go for the file operations. That is very important for the data science. File operations and exceptional handling. Okay, regex. That is not important. So leave this. Okay, and more else. And that is enough for that for the basics. Okay, for the advanced classes and objects. Basically, that is not compulsory. Oops concept is not compulsory for the Python, but you can go for it. It is very beneficial for you. So in the OOPS, we have classes, objects, we have encapsulation, inheritance, okay, and we have polymorphism, abstraction, etc. So you can go for OOPS. Okay, that's enough for as I comment. Okay, Python is compulsory because we will code in Python now. Okay, like we will do all the process of data science in Python. Okay, you can choose R, it's your choice. But Python is in demand and it is in trend. It is easy to understand and it is easy to use. So you can go with Python. Okay, so before moving to data science, make sure you have clear understanding of these concepts. Okay, like in basics, introduction, fundamentals, variables, rules, and data types. Um, all types of data types like strings, numbers. Okay, like integers, float, complex, Boolean list, tuples, dictionary set, frozen set, etc. Okay, data types manipulations like data types, functions, and methods like string functions and methods. Okay, list function and methods, etc. Control flow, you can go with conditionals and like if else, loops for loop by loop. Okay, functions and file operations, how to open a file, how to read a file, how to write a file, how to append a file in Python, and exceptional handling. That is try and except block in Python. Okay, and in advanced, you can go with classes and objects and OOPS concept. That is important. So, so these are the requirements to start the course. Now, libraries. So, languages fit for the data sciences, Python and R. So, we will choose Python as a data science language. Okay, and libraries, pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, scikit-learn, plotly, and cufflinks. These all libraries are in syllabus. Okay, and these are all most popular libraries. Okay, you can search for it. Then next we have softwares. So we will use Python first. Second, we will use IDE, that is Jupyter Notebook. Okay, you can go for Anaconda also. Okay, but we will use only Jupyter. And the libraries we will use is these are the libraries. Okay. So how to install Python, how to install Jupyter, we will see that. Okay. So we can see the installation process. So first we will see how to install Python. Okay, so search for Python. Click here, python.org, official site. Okay, install Python from here, 3.11.1, the official version. Okay, the latest for Windows. Or if you are using the Linux, so it is not a good idea if you are using Linux for data science. So use Windows or Mac. Okay, so this is how you can install the Python. The installation process is straightforward. Just click on next, and click on add to path. Okay, when you install the Python, there's an option add to path. So click on that option. Then IDE, we will use Jupyter Notebook for that. You have to open your CMD. Okay, now here you can type pip install Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so this is how you can install Jupyter Notebook. Pip install Jupyter Notebook. Now, for these libraries, so let's see one by one. So for the Jupyter, you can type pip install Jupyter Notebook in your CMD. Then for the libraries, you can type one by one. For the pandas, we type pip install pandas. Same as pip install NumPy. So pip is a package manager for Python. Okay, which is used to manage the packages, libraries, and frameworks of Python, which is used to install or to uninstall the packages. Same as with this pip install dev. Okay, so let's see one by one. Open your CMD. Here type pip install pandas. Then type pip install NumPy. So pip install matplotlib. Okay, so pip install plotting. Okay, so pip install plotly. Second, pip install cufflinks. Okay, so you can write here pip install. It's plotly, plotly not. Okay, same with the scikit-learn. Pip install scikit. Okay, so we can type here, clear the screen, CLS, pip. Okay, so this is how you can install all the libraries. Okay, so all libraries and frameworks. So these are only libraries. There's no framework. Okay. Now, how to open the Jupyter notebook? So open your CMD here. Clear the screen. Just type Jupyter. Um, let's move to a folder here. Okay, so let's create a folder here. Say DS. Okay. Now type CD here and drag a folder here. Enter. Now type Jupyter notebook. So this will open your Jupyter from here. Okay. Now how to use it? How to get familiar with the interface of Jupyter? So we will see that tomorrow. Okay. And if you want to stop it, press Control C. Okay. Shut it down. Close this. So this is how we can install all the libraries, frameworks, and Python in Jupyter. Okay. So you can follow all the steps. Now, if you want to check out the Python videos, okay, like Python, if you want to clear your Python basics, then you can visit the YouTube channel from here. Okay, you can search for the channel name. That is G2 just fine. Okay, so from here, click on here. Click on live. Okay, now from here you can check out the Python videos. Okay, there's a playlist. You can follow that in English and Hindi. Okay, you can follow the Python series if you want. And if you have like know how to use Python, like all the basic stuff, then you are good to go. Okay. So that's it for today. If you want to check out the data science course content, then you can visit website as well. It is JNtech. So from here you can search for the data science. Click on here. Scroll down. Okay, so you can check out the data science course content from here. Okay, all the modules we are going to cover in the upcoming sessions. And you can see the fee structure or the upcoming pages or the course duration. Okay. So, and if you have any query, you can call on this number. Okay. You can call on this number or you can mail or you can WhatsApp. Okay. So feel free to ask anything. Okay. Okay. So thank you.